Nicola, when you are ready, when it's safe to do so, turn it off.
Okay. Okay friends, I'm so thankful that you took the time to watch this video. I was so nervous here because this was not my first test. The first test I did was maybe 2 weeks prior, and that was in Barrie. And you know, the person that I saw, he just did not look friendly at all, and he decided that he was just going to fail me, I think, from the get. So he told me that when we got on the highway, I slowed down, and he also told me that I tried to crash into another car, you know, which is so false. I'm very careful when I'm driving, especially on the highway. And yeah, so I was very nervous here. I did have a few mess ups, just tiny ones, so he didn't really see them. I think maybe because of the first mistake that I had, I was judging myself a little bit too much, but I think I did well overall. At the end, you'll hear him explain what I can do better on. And so he took me through the street. I thought we were going to do some parallel parking or some, you know, 3-point turns or, you know, some maneuvers, but we just went driving on, you know, residential street. I guess maybe he wanted to see my driving there, and yeah, it went pretty well. I'm not sure if you can see it, friends, but there is a train in the distance. Oh my goodness, there's a CP train over there, and now if you look, can you see it? Oh my goodness, I was just watching the train as I'm driving. I was trying to figure out if an engine was gonna come. But, you know, thank God I was able to do both, because I'm used to doing both at the same time, especially when I go out with my son. And so we made it here. I was asked to go over because I think at this point I was going to be making a right-hand turn. Yeah, imagine if I had gone through that light, what would have happened, right? You have to be super careful because it's a very busy road here. This would be my first time driving in Oshawa. So I said I'll just, you know, take my chances, but because, you know, it's closer to home. Barrie is so far, and yeah, it just took a lot out of me to go there. So we ended up going back on the highway once again. In Barrie, we only went on the highway once, and then we went on like a back road all the way back. And so I guess maybe he was testing my driving both ways. But here we had to come on the highway, and I had to go over and come back over. Yeah, so that went quite smooth, you know. And he made me feel comfortable, not like the other guy. I felt like he was just, you know, looking for a reason. I could have looked a million times. I could have done everything that I needed to do, but he purposed in his heart, I think, that I was just going to fail. But anyways, God opened up a way, and I was able to do this one. See, now, this little intersection here is a little tricky for me because this is where I make a mistake, and you're going to see it. All right, so I turn the corner, and I'm going to start driving in the wrong lane, right about here. Do you see? And he told me not to panic, and then he told me I must come over. So I did all that I needed to do, you know, the stop, the look, and then come over, signal, and then come over, and this is what I did. So when I got here now, I'm like, I failed completely. And as we're turning in to park, I went over the line, and I had to reverse back. And so now my nerves, just listen to what he says.
Congratulations, you passed.
Oh, I did?
Yes, I don't have much to talk to you. Your overall driving is good. If anything, I will talk about the speed and the lanes, okay? Make sure you're mindful of the speed, because if you think getting a license is hard, keeping your license is even harder, right? You don't want demerit points, you don't want your license suspended, none of that, right? So take your license with you, go to the office, and you can upgrade your license inside.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, take care.
Thank you. Have a good day. From both driving experiences, the first thing that I learned was go to the area and practice it as much as you can. Pay attention to all the signs. Choose a test center that is close to you. It'll make a big difference, believe me. Stay calm, and whatever you do, no matter, even if you've made the biggest mistake of them all, I think I did, don't rush, because that's how accidents happen. If you don't look and then signal and then look again just to make sure that you're safe to proceed over into the other lane, you're gonna cause a big accident, because I know your nerves can get the best of you. Oh my goodness, I said a little prayer in my heart before the test and during the test, and thank God I was able to pass. And I know you will too, so just go for it. Thanks for watching. See you again next time.